Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, taught us his truth, as well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops, along with you brothers laboring all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, Barakatham, and to you brothers. This is a quick update, about what's currently going on in the Strait of Hormuz. We'll go ahead and play a little bit of this video. Says 3 ships hit in critical oil route, Strait of Hormuz. 3 cargo ships from multiple countries have been hit by unknown projectiles in the Strait of Hormuz. 2 bulk containers from Thailand and the Marshall Islands and a container ship from Japan were all struck on Wednesday.
خطوط حاصرة شو النار. طبعا هذا سفينتين مو وحدة ولد.
Alright, this is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. So every day we get closer and closer, to the end of this place. And right now we're waiting, one of the biggest indicators that we're waiting on is the ship. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Alright, so we're not going to be lifted up in pride like Esau, Edom, and like these other nations. Right? Boasting in themselves. If we boast in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. It says, yea, also, because he transgresseth Salakia by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires. Hell yeah, so Esau Edom is proud, all over the place. All sorts of war going back and forth. And is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And he wants a piece of the pie. When it comes to anything, he wants to be a part of it, and lead it, and organize it, and make all the money from it. Including this, these different situations with the oil, ultimately just benefits Esau Edom. Starting off with the international banking elite, DuPonts, Gettys, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, so on and so forth. Which I actually have a video that I'm gonna have to put up, just based off of Esau Edom, the different families of the Edomites. Most notably the international banking elite. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? Yes, all the nations are going to turn on him. It says in a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Right? A thief. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Right? Which we understand and know from being taught, that clay represents debt. So Esau, he on his last legs. This money game is coming to an end. You can see the cracks in the money system. This money system is about to fall, right? And with this, current money system, the USD flopping, that replacement is going to be digital. It's going to come with, a C-hip. Salakia. This is the book of Habakkuk 2:7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. So all these other nations are going to turn against Babylon the Great, and completely spoil this place with missiles. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Alright, so all these other nations are going to turn against Babylon the Great because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, right, America, of the city and of all that dwell therein. So everybody here in Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed besides the elect of the nation of Israel. It says, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And Esau, just like a previous video that was out, Esau is trying to use his different technology, to try to deliver himself, right? His different doomsday technology, his different, devices. It says, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people here. So you are considered a murderer, a robber, right? So on and so forth. It says, and has sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. And we at the point where everything's being exposed, everything's being put on Front Street. Everybody knows about, sins of Babylon the Great. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establisheth a city by iniquity. And that's how this place was established. Through iniquity, through sin, death, destruction. That's how this place is maintained. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? Yeah, they're doing all this for nothing. All this back and forth for nothing. Right? Because ultimately they're just going to be in the flames. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Yeah, and Esau has essentially stripped everyone besides the elect. The elect are clothed, with that garment, which is this truth, this understanding. The rest of these people are naked, blind, dumb, lame, right? Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Everybody knows about the Israelites. Alright, and everybody's turning on you damn devils. Everybody's pointing you out as the worst of the worst. Right, you being exposed. It says, for the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of beasts, which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? So what's been gained from all this? Alright, this damn devil setting up JC, setting up this current system. Alright, pushing this agenda, keeping the Israelites in a low estate. Alright, the worshiping of the beast. Alright, this beast system. It says the molten image and a teacher of lies. Yeah, so when you learn lies, through these different systems. You learning it from Esau. From the time you born, Esau is just lying to you. It says that the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. And Esau has set up all these different dumb idols. Right? Whether it's his Buddha, Islam, it don't matter. Ultimately, Esau is pushing anti-Hamashiach rhetoric. So everything that's opposite of the Lord, Esau Edom is there. Alright? His hand is in it. It says, woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, and to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Alright, so woe unto those who believe in, that plantation Christianity, right? Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, all the other isms. You have to be of the elect of the nation of Israel for the Lord to be dealing with you, right? You can't just have a cross on your neck and all of a sudden, okay, now you protected. Like how they just say in the world, basically, if you have a, in the world, if you just have a cross necklace, you good to go. Which that ain't the case. That's why when the shit hits the fan, when things start getting crazy, and people are calling on JC, they gonna know that the JC is not the name of the Lord. Alright, they're gonna be asking for different miracles in the name of JC, and nothing is gonna happen. They're gonna ask for miracles in the name of, whoever. Rock. You got crazy ass Jake with Egypt. And Jake, has a constant fascination with Egypt. Yet when you tell them that spiritually this place is Egypt, they don't believe it. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, arise, Slakia, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it yet, and the only true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the true breath, that true life can only come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and is given to the Israelites, specifically the elect of the nation of Israel. It says, but the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. And the Lord has his men set up from the elder apostles on down. Right? And it's constantly being said, we not lecturing nobody, we just bringing out the words of the Lord, and they either accept it or shit perish. Right? We in the time where if somebody want to argue back and forth with the scriptures, they as good as gone. Alright, we speak the words of the Lord, and that's it. There's no debating, there's no, okay, now it's their turn. No. We just teach what was taught to us through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, so Lord's will, the Lord is dwelling within us through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, the Lord keeps his Holy Spirit with us and doesn't take his Holy Spirit away from us. That's something we're constantly praying about, constantly meditating about. Intawadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, for the Holy Spirit resting upon brothers to do these lessons and resting upon me. To do these lessons, may Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua watch over you brothers and your households, man. And you brothers keep your head up to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? Hey, pushing Lord's will, enduring until the end, being of the elect. Alright, so with that, Lord's will, you are edified. Barakatha Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors once again to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops, along with you brothers laboring all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash Barakatham. To you brothers, man, keep pushing, keep believing, and putting your best foot forward through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We almost up out of here. Many indicators are showing that we so close to the end. We're waiting on that sea hip. We're waiting, and it's coming any moment now. So we're just waiting for that through the spirit, right? And all hell breaking loose, famine of the word, right? So on and so forth. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, and Kwam Yashra'Allah, and the Baba Ball. Shalom.